So shall we start while others will join in?
Yeah. I think we can start while other can join. So so we may go with startups who are already here, and then in the meantime others can join. Thank you.
Okay. So Rikesh.
Yes.
Please start.
So I like to keep it very simple. I mean, like I shared last time also with Saliji and Sumiji that this is the second time that I'm giving a presentation online, and then so okay, straight away, let me start now. My name is Rikesh Gurung. I am the founder and managing director of the company called The Green Road. The Green Road is the first and the only waste plastic recycling facility in the country. Officially started in the year 2014. So some 16 years ago, I mean, it's been 16 years that I first came across this technology in India where I was studying, and then I immediately fell in love with this technology, and decided to pursue this technology and start as a career in life on this when I returned back home. So in 2010, when I came back to my country, and then but in between I was working for almost 5 years, doing a lot of research and activities to learn more about this project because I'm a business student. So when I came back to my country in 2010, I immediately hello.
You carry on.
Yeah, I immediately started, but it took me 4 years to actually convince the government and the relevant sectors that this technology would really work in the country. But it was only in 2014 that they gave me a green signal and I started my project.
You'll have to go faster because and stick to the relevant points right
Yeah,
now.
sure. I'll do that. Yeah. So, but now the Green Road has actually blacked up 70 kilometers of road and used 430 tons of waste plastic in the last 5 years. Now, Bhutan doesn't have a recycling company, a plastic recycling company. It is limited by technology. There is no proper integrated waste management system. There's very less advocacy on how to manage your waste. And waste as a whole is not a lucrative business in Bhutan. But I'm trying to change that. We are trying to change that, and then it's been working very good right now. What we do is we have been signing MOUs with the municipal sectors in the country. We have 20 different municipal sectors in the country. So far, we have signed MOU with 4 of them. So what we do with them is we take over the landfill management, and from the landfill we collect all our plastic waste. And the best part is we don't have to sit for any tenders, road tenders. We've been getting road works directly from the government. So the only partner that we have is we work with the Royal Government of Bhutan and the municipal sectors. But since last year, we have also signed another MOU with the TENTAC, the Border Road Organization, where they have told us that every year they would give us at least 50 kilometers of road to be resurfaced in most of the highways in the country. So in the past, I mean, we have, like I said, we've launched this project in 2014 October, built the first plastic road in 2015. The road is still very intact, very durable. It has not been repaired so far. 2017 was awarded the best entrepreneur of the year in the country. And now when I say that we have reused 430 tons of waste plastic, we have also replaced 430 tons of bitumen. Now, what was happening in Bhutan was we are exporting a lot of, we are selling a lot of electricity to India, but at the same time, we are buying a lot of fossil fuels. Now, that includes your petrol, diesel, and bitumen. Now, when you replace 430 tons of bitumen, we have also saved almost 200 million rupees worth of, input substitution on bitumen. So I've also secured a work in Nagpur, where I was awarded a certificate and won a competition and was awarded by Sri Nitin Gadkariji, the Minister of Road Transport and the MSME. So I was supposed to travel to India in August 17, but it didn't happen. But I have been awarded a work there, which I'll be doing very soon. Just last month, I was also awarded the Asia's Best Entrepreneur Award as the Entrepreneur Award by the Asia's #1 top brand. So the business model is very simple. Like I said, the objective is to collect plastic waste from various sources and use it in our road construction. So whatever we produced at the factory is we supply to the government agencies. But since last year, what you have started doing is we have started to do our own road construction. So we have basically all the equipment set up right now. I have set up a shredding unit in 3 of the municipal sectors. The plan is to go to all the 20 districts in the country. The problem was I'm just based in the capital city right now. So if there's any work in other parts of the district, I'm not able to do it. So in this way, I was trying to look for partnership or any companies that would support me through their uh, as a CSR. Like I said, been signed the MOU with Dentuck and Porto Road organizations. They have been here for they are the first company to build roads for us. I mean, they are the pioneers here in the country. So to be able to partner with them is, I mean, it's a very big thing for me. So I've already completed 5 kilometers with them in the biggest and the most busiest highway in the country. Financial projection since June last year till the beginning of this year, January, carried out work almost 6,57,000 USD worth of work, of which 25,000 was the net profit of the company. So plan is to expand with plants and machineries in other districts of Bhutan, where I could turnover. I could triple the turnover, or it could even go more than that. But the whole idea is not to of course, the idea is to make money, but at the same time, to be able to employ people, to be able to take care of the waste plastic in that district is something very big for me right now. Currently, the company is valued at 6,90,000 USD, but there are still a lot of things to be done. So these are some pictures that I've, some awards that I've won so far. Just to share with the audience that I'm also the president of the country's first Bhutan Association of Entrepreneurs. I was elected last year. My project is the only private project in Bhutan that was inaugurated by the Queen of Bhutan, who happens to be the patron of environment of our country. I've received an audience with His Majesty 3 times now. The first time was in 2017 May. So these are some of the pictures that I've worked last year with the Dentuck. So this is it for now. Sumiji, Saliji.
Okay, thanks, Rikesh. So, what is your biggest edge against future competition?
I mean, there is no competition as such in the
But it will
country.
come tomorrow, right? It might come tomorrow.
I've already signed. Signed. I have a patent, and I have a patent from the intellectual property. So for the next 20 years, there can be no other company besides my company. And after 20 years, if I wish to outsource this business, I can do that. But it's really up to me.
But the patent is only for Bhutan, or it's for other countries as well?
No, so India already has that. India has this patent that it cannot be implemented in Nepal, the Asian countries, even USA also. If you check the patent, it's online already.
It is in
It's
your
in the
name.
it's in the name of Tigaraja College for India and rest of the world. For Bhutan, it's in my name.
Okay, got it.
So the reason why I'm getting projects directly is because unlike other contractors who doesn't use this technology, they give a liability period of only 1 year for the government. But what I do is I use waste plastic, but at the same time I give a guarantee period of 5 years. So within that 5 years, it's my responsibility to maintain the road. So I don't have to sit for any tenders. So whatever work that I've got till now, the 70 kilometers, is through direct award of contract to me. And then currently I have a line of work. The only problem was the import of bitumen from India. which is hampering because of the lockdown and all these things. And there are some works in other districts where I am not able to do it, because I have my plant set up only in Thimphu. So this is where I come in, and I'm asking support from
Okay.
chemicals and all. We have been having these discussions.
Got it. Sumit, are we allowed questions? I think got off wrong. Sorry. I don't know how to
So
pronounce.
one question here, I'm keeping time, so one question here and there is definitely allowed.
Okay. So one, I think somebody has raised a hand. So can you ask the question, right?
Yeah, it's actually me.
Yep.
Tani from UNEP. Thank you, Rashid, for your presentation. I have only two small points. The first point, have you conducted any environmental impact assessment for your plastic road? And second,
Yes.
how can you ensure the supply of the good quality of the plastic?
So when I say I will go with the second question first. Now, when I say good quality plastic, now you cannot differentiate good quality plastic with bad quality when it's regarded waste. So I think the Bangkok people who were doing the carbon assessment had a different thinking. They thought that I was using virgin material for my road. It's not that. I use waste plastic. Now, to go in brief, the waste plastic that I use are all PP, LDP plastics. The plastics, of course, as you know, that it comes from fossil fuel. The first plastic that comes out of butadiene is your xylene and ethylene and all. So the plastic that I use are your hydrocarbons. Basically these are your asphalt materials. So what I do is I change back this project, the process in the process. I change back its property form, the plastic to its original form, so it becomes asphalt only. So the temperature is I don't go beyond 170 degrees centigrade. So if I go beyond that, then it causes a lot of environmental problems. So Bhutan, as you know, is an environmental, very strict country. A lot of assessment has been taken into consideration, the emission factor and everything. And now, in terms of environmental assessment, like I said already, I had never done the carbon footprinting. But what I've learned in the process of the collection and all is that for every ton of plastic that I was collecting from the landfill, I was creating 7 cubic meters space. So in that process, I was increasing the lifespan of the landfill, and I was closely working with JICA also. They were kind enough for them to send me to Japan and do all these, visiting factories and seeing what I can implement from Japan and learn and try to implement here in Bhutan. So I mean, it has been really encouraging for me. And then whatever for my part, I've been doing it. The government is really encouraging me. It's just that I shared in the beginning is the lack of technology in Bhutan. We don't have people who are so educated on environmental, conservation. So in that, this is why reason. What reason was I wanted to take part in such forums and learn from experts like you all.
Okay, great, awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rikesh.
Thank you. Thank you.
So today I'm gonna share you our separate of remake ocean. So as we know, there are 640,000 tons of fish that entering to ocean every year, and it kills lots of marine lives, and it's bad for our own food supply chain as well. So how can we turn this pollution into a solution? So today Remake Hub is using high technology to recycle those fishing nets and create a positive impact solution, which is the renewable nylon pellets. So our target market is quite wide range, coming from fashion to accessories to furniture, electronics, and toys. So so far, what we have done a successful pilots with WWF sunglasses, and we developed a new yarns for fashion, and we have also made furniture, hangers, and buttons for fashion accessories. So the process of how we do it, basically, we have two parts. One is the mainland China, so we collect around 20K to 40K tons of fishing nets in mainland China from 5 regions. And then we have 5 factories working for us to do the washing and sorting. And then in our own factory, we have our laboratory to do the modification and testing. And we have our own partners who help us to produce the modified pellets. And the source will coming from either China, or we also source it from Asia Pacific, such as Thailand, Philippines, and Alaska. So we have a very small team, 5 people. Mainly we are doing creative marketing to bring awareness, and also we have an engineer to make sure that our products are qualified and meet the standard of our clients. So right now, for the sales line in 2021, which we are working on right now, is the eyewear, fashion yarns, furniture project, and the toy project. So from all of this, the most important actually is the fashion yarn development that we want to do the yarns made from ocean waste, and this can be used for nylon material and also for socks applications. So we have few competitors on the market, such as Ocean Works or Barrow, but most of the problem of them is, for example, like Ocean Works, the price is very high. So comparing with them, our price is less than like half of their price. And for Barrow, for example, or C2C, they are more B2C products. So in terms of scale, we are much bigger, and also we can do customized for our clients to implement this material into different projects and industries. So I think we are very confident based on the supply chain that we have built in China. We can supply up to 1,000 tons per month of different kinds of fishing net recycled materials. And also we have RCS report as the third-party auditing. And most important we wanted to say is we have a blockchain technology that can be as an alternative for our clients if they wanted to trace the entire journey of the processing and the remaking process. We are also very happy to provide, and they can use this into their into their hang tag to educate their end consumers. Yes, so this one we wanted to mention is we are having a positive solution. So it is not only to the society, but also to the environment. And most important, we wanted to enter the market. We wanted to take it in action and provide this material as soon as possible to the market so that every brand and corporates can use this. So by doing so, I think most of the consumers will be very well known that they are being part of the solution of taking care of the planet. And also, if everyone is joining this project, then we are making a great impact. And really, we are solving the problems of fishing nets. So we are committed to SDG 8 goals. And very happy that we are we have taken this bootcamp from UNEP. So we have lots of media press have wrote about us. Yeah, and we have also added the winner of Asia Pacific Low Carbon Lifestyle Challenge of this time from UNEP. So funding request is about $600K US for 10% share. And we are really looking for strategic investors only who can help us to move into the industry side ASAP, and also in the large scale production, because for our supply chain, most of us are a very, very top one or two manufacturers in China. So we can really make a big difference. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions? Yeah, Ati, please go.
Hi, Sissy, how are you?
Thank you. I'm good.
So as I understand your business, you are taking these materials and then you're converting into something that is more sustainable, right? Why do you need funding? What will you use the money for?
Yes. So for the
One
funding.
second, see, one second. Suranun, Etran, Suranun, he seems to be on multiple calls. Sissy, can you keep your screen on sharing mode only, please?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, please go ahead. Answer the question. I'm extremely sorry.
Oh, no problem. So the money that we will need, there are three main things. One is we really need R&D because we, based on different clients' requests, we have to do different modifications, and then we have to do the testing again. So for the R&D, we definitely need money for materials, for the testing, and also we need it for different kinds of certifications. Because right now, for example, we have an agency which worked like 20 years in the eyewear, and they have access to like 90 fashion brands for the eyewear. And what they're asking us is different kind of certifications that we need to make. So each of the certifications, we definitely need to spend around $7,000 to $10,000. So we need this one. So this is first. Second, we need to spend money on securing the raw material, the fishing nets. Because in the whole supply chain, we realized that whoever has a good inventory of the high quality or required fishing nets, this is gonna be the key players in this game, basically. So we need to spend money to store some of the inventories that we needed based on our client's request. And the last one is we really need to create an impact and create a wave of of an ocean protections, ocean care, and anti-plastics, this kind of brand awareness. So we need to spend also around 20 to 30% of our money into the brand awareness campaigns and marketing, etc. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. And one more question, please. Do you have any process patent for what you are doing?
Yes. For the nylon recycling, yes, we do.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Can we have the next startup? Ayakap.
Hello. Please let me know if you see my screen.
We can see your screen. We can hear you. Thank you.
Awesome. Great. Hello, my name is Ling. I'm from Ayakap, and we help brands to bring the meaningful messages on the hand of consumer. Why this so? So as a marketer, as a brand manager, it is harder to reach audience, and getting more expensive to reach a specific target audience. And the reason is because the audience keep switching their screen over, that lead to the problem of cost to retargeting ads, and they're getting more expensive. More importantly, consumer getting overwhelmed with ads and they get bored. Even we can see that we have consumers started to buy ad blocker so that they don't see ad anymore. On the other side, we can also see that there's a demand for sustainable products, and Generation Z or Millennial, we would rather spend more to get a sustainable products. So with all these problems and opportunity, what if brand can engage with user or consumer in more meaningful way when they still can make sustainable impact? So we would like to introduce Aya Cup. We provide an art network on reusable to-go cups, which target and reward eco-conscious consumer which is growing very fast through our engaging games. So how does it work? First, the user, or what we call them now a player, visiting a cafe, a restaurant provided with reusable Aya cups. They use it and keep it for more than 2 hours or so, and they can return it at any coffee in our system. While they using our cups, they can also engage with the game that we create for them. The business model we do is focusing on ad campaign from brands that either can be printed on our cups or also within our game. Then we distribute these cups to locations that people can use and circulate within the locations. And user use our cup because of their conveniency and also because they want to contribute to reducing single-use plastic. The market size for these projects is the combination of digital ads and games. So if we look at the whole scale, is the whole TAM, it can be up to 200 billion US dollar. And if we go only specific to Vietnamese market, the game and the digital advertising industry is about $357 million. Then the question is how we can go to the market. So we focus on phase one, we focus on targeting universities where there's a lot of students with high transaction, which means the higher chance of them for using reusable cups at coffee shops and restaurants around their universities. For location, they save lots of cost for single-use plastic packaging, and also they don't regenerate any plastic waste. For consumer, they have the convenience using our cups or packaging in the future. And for a brand, they can target directly to those eco-conscious young adults. And for the whole interaction, we don't keep it very boring. We interact them with our fun game. So for the marketing of effectiveness, actually our solution can help brands to expose their images for target audience for more than 2 hours with over 24 impressions. And what is most important is when users interact with our solutions or ad solution, the user feel that they're doing something important, impactful to the world. However, if we compare it with digital ads, what we see in social media, Facebook, Instagram, or even in SEO, people see that the brand can expose for only 4 seconds with 1 impressions. And people tend to ignore these ads and find a way to block them. And most importantly is that right now, the attention span of consumer is now less than 4 seconds. And for our solution, the brand can expose to the consumer is more than 2 hours. So we can be very confident to have the brand on the top of mind of the consumer. When it comes to sustainability, our cups can help to reduce this and prevent single-use plastics or single-use items compared to, let's say, the plastic cups or plastic paper. Our cups are made from bio-based plastic. It can be collected and upcycling, and especially they can be used more than 200 times. The benefits, especially for the brand manager, is again brand exposure, and think about our cups as a mobile billboard that target to the eco-conscious consumer. And what we want to create is a meaningful experience and also exciting experience. So I can show you how the consumer interact with our app and our cup in this video. I hope you can hear the music. So we try to capture how people interact with our app, and people love to take selfies, first of all, both men and women, over the ages. And when they play games, this is what they really get excited with, that they really want to win. So our promotion can help brands to promote sustainable products. So we'd love to have you join us today.
Thank you.
That's not this one. I think I have more. So for the 18-month projection, we would like to reach 16 universities for 250 students and save for more than 2 million cups with a profit of $116,000. We're looking for investment of $250,000 to last 18 months, and most of the 40% of those will be for research and product design and productions, 40% for headcount and operation, and 20% for marketing. We have a team of very passionate team members, and we're looking forward to answer any question that that you have. Thank you.
Thanks, Lynn. That was a very nice presentation. Any questions? Yeah, Ati, go ahead.
Hi, Lynn. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Lynn, we discussed this, I guess, before. Have you worked on, or are you starting to work on the technology that is going to track your cup?
Yes. So the video you have seen is part of the development that we are working on, the tracking. So basically, on each of the cup, we don't have so much money to create fancy technology, let's say the NFC or the RFID. So we go to quite low tech, which is the QR code. And so let's say for every cup, we want to have the unique QR code that you bring that cup to location, the location will scan it for you. So by this way, but the user doesn't have to open their phone. But if they want to interact with the game and get prizes and rewards, they open the game and they can interact with the game and the brand themselves.
Thank you. KK is not there, so Osama, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Then if you can please unshare your screen.
I think I'm still sharing my screen. Do you see?
Yeah, we can see your screen. So you have to click on stop sharing. It's right there.
Yeah. So I stopped. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. You good to start? Okay, awesome.
Yeah. So am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Hello, this is Mohammed Osama bin Shakil from Pakistan. I'm co-founder and CEO of UNEP. So UNEP is a clean tech electronic venture that aims to provide cost-effective, clean, and affordable solutions to the most pressing and daunting problems. The very first of our product is Intellica, 3-phase load balancer. And the big idea is that we are reducing your electricity bills and power loss up to 20%. So guys, what's the pain? The pain is energy waste, and the cause of it is phase unbalancing. So what it do? It increases your power loss, it increases your electricity bills, it decreases the life cycle of your appliances, and it instigates safety deficiencies. So as per NAPRA, NAPRA is regulatory body for all power distribution companies in Pakistan. Pakistan has suffered a total of 45 billion PKR in T&D loss, transmission and distribution loss, and one of the major cause of that was phase unbalancing. So just briefing you what phase unbalancing is. It is like when you have different current flowing through all the three phases. And if you somehow manage to get the flow of current among the phases to be equal, then there will be lesser amount of power loss. And that's exactly what Intellica is doing. So it basically detects the unbalance in the power system in real time, and then it makes optimized load balancing scheme, and then shift the load as per the set scheme, so that you have up to 15 to 20% reduction in your electricity bills and power loss. So talking about the promised land or the gifts we are providing to our customers, as already discussed, you can have up to 20% reduction in your electricity bills. Now, as we are saving power loss, so ultimately carbon footprint would be massively reduced. I'll share the figures afterwards. Also, heavy power loads can easily be shifted, and the device, a very important thing, the device has a surge protection feature that enables the connected load to remain safe in the event of voltage dips. Also, it's quite affordable product with 7 to 8 months recovery period. So as shown in the graph, for a 12 kilowatt three-phase house, one can reduce their electricity bill from $360 to $280, like it's $80 saving per month after installation of Intellica. Briefing you about the technology, we have solid state switching modules ensuring long and robust life. The device is designed in compliance with IEEE standards, ensuring switching time of 20 milliseconds. It's a modular product with, and a plug and play type solution. Like you don't need to perform any sort of major modification. So the patent has been filed and the process is currently active. Now, talking about the market segment, our share of market or our beachhead segment, we have selected Karachi, which is the biggest metropolitan city of Pakistan. So with a 0.5 million customers that is being supplied with three-phase, we have a market of 35 million USD. Our service addressable market is Pakistan with a total of 2.2 million customers, and we have a market of 1.5 million USD in that. Also, total addressable market, we have selected South Asia, primarily India, Bangladesh, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka, with the 50 million customers, around 50 million customers that are being supplied with three-phase, and one can have a market of 3.5 billion USD in that region. So this is the main thrust of this technology. Like for every 1,000 homes, what you can get, you can have up to 18,000 tons of carbon dioxide reduction emission every year. $0.5 million in electricity bills can be saved yearly for after installation of this device in 1,000 homes. And the energy which you are saving for every 1,000 homes is enough to power an additional 200 homes. And as I'm living in Pakistan, and we here have a very acute problem of load shedding, so it's worth mentioning here. And this is directly in line with Sustainable Development Goal number 7, being affordable and clean energy, and number 13, that is climate action. And all these calculations have been done from Environmental Protection Agency website. And so again, briefing you about revenue model, we will start from B2B, where we will target housing societies and residential compound of industries. Then we will focus on B2C with the customers supplied with the individuals supplied with three-phase, and then also offer subscription model to all those that can't pay initial upfront price. So talking about technology validation or traction, so it's worth mentioning that after we declared winners of this this forum, UNEP, Shell Pakistan has approached us, and they basically they are very interested in our technology, and they want to install our device in all the pumping stations. And the pilot project is in pipeline, and it's very much active. And we have already visited their site, and it's very near. Installation project is in phase. Also, all these organizations have validated our technology, and we won different competitions there. So we don't have any competitor in the geographical region where we are working, but there's a company named 3DFS. They are located in North Carolina, USA, and they claim that they have developed somewhat similar technology, but the price of their product is quite high, with the minimum product ranges up to 1500 USD. So, talking about financial forecast, we are hoping to sell 1,000 devices by the mid of 2021, and for this we need 0.5 million USD in capital, and then if assuming an exponential growth by the end of 2022, we aim to increase that figure up to 5,000, and 2023 will be our break-even stage. And if the things work smoothly, then we are hoping to sell 20,000 devices by the end of 2024 and to generate a total cumulative profit of 5 million USD. So again, the manufacturing cost is 200 USD and the sale price is 350 USD. So lastly, our team, Captain Dr. Sajad Harazadi is our advisor. He has done a PhD from Georgia Tech. Myself, I have experience of working in different multinational corporations. I'm working as a CEO. Javeria is our Chief Operating Officer. Jafar is our Chief Business Officer. They both are working in strengthening our marketing stuff. Fahim Ali is our Chief Technical Officer, and he has experience of working with different R&D based organizations. So our dream is to resolve energy crisis of developing and underdeveloped countries, to provide clean, cost-effective, and affordable electricity, and to sell a cumulative of 35,000 devices and earn a 5 million USD by the end of 2024, like in a 5 years time. Thanks a lot for your patience.
Thanks. Thank you for presenting. Any questions? Yeah, Atti, go ahead.
Hi. Could you tell me a little bit about, what is the competition like in your country, and why can't somebody else do what you're doing?
Sorry, Aditi, I can't hear you. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, I'm saying, can you tell me about the competition? Can other companies also do what you're doing?
No. So as already mentioned, in the geographical region where we are working, there is no other company who is working on the similar technology. There is only one company named 3DFS, and it's located in North Carolina, USA. Okay. And they claim that they have developed somewhat similar technology, but again, the price of their product is quite high.
Do you have a patent for your product?
Yeah, exactly. We have filed the patent. I can show you. Yeah, this one. And the process is currently active. So it took 3 years to file a technical patent, and we filed that in 2018, and we're hoping to get that live by 2021.
Is this a global patent? Have you filed through USPTO also?
Sumit sir, it's a national patent, and we filed it through our university. Like it was our final year project, and we worked and we made it a product soon after graduation. So our university basically filed that patent for us.
Okay, fair enough. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So should I unshare?
Yes.
Okay.
Can Lynn from AirWatt present next? Lynn?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Can you present your screen also?
Okay. Yeah, can you let me in? Okay, so we start now.
There is some echo. It seems you are using two devices. You need to switch off audio in one device.
Okay. Yeah, you hear clear?
Yes, now you're clear.
Okay. So hi everyone, my name is Lincoln. I'm co-founder from Airwatt. Airwatt is the data company that provides insights from user energy usage. So sorry about the slide. So this one. Energy usage. From the beginning of April, we have done a market research from about 200 samples, and we find out that people cannot control their bill, and most of the time is that like they have too many devices in their home to monitor, and they don't know which device is leaking electricity and which device is wasting electricity. And other thing is that the other platform is highly complicated compared to use for you for users. So after the survey, we have conducted a market research about our market. This is our target market in 2020 and 2021. So our main focus will be the F&B market in Vietnam, which is about 540,000 restaurants, brands, and for the household market in Vietnam, we had allowed 20,380,000 households in Vietnam. So what is a solution? This is how solution how we could solve the problem above is that they just need to plug in their home just one device on us, the hardware device. They couldn't understand and know which devices in the home is leaking electricity, which device is consuming a lot electricity. Yeah, and it's all of the other will appear only on the mobile app. And for the business, so these are the three features that we are serving for them. Is that the first thing about we help them to track the power usage and predict which devices are leaking electricity and which device is consuming a lot of electricity in their businesses spaces. The other feature is about the peak time hour comparing. Is that like in the business they have a peak hour that more customer coming to their places to like, having lunch or something else on the F&B market.
Lynn, we can't hear you.
Which be the advantage between that and which will be like the gap, and we happen to understand more like which time you should reduce electricity compared to the amount of customer come to your place. And the third feature is about comparing the total bill, and we provide them a estimate electricity bill from each month and which device is consuming which and how much electricity. And here's the list, like from the April until now, we are converting about 13 companies are waiting to deploy our product together. Most of them are F&B office, and one of them is a manufacturing, is a printing company. Yeah, currently we are doing a subscription model for the B2B businesses, and in this year we are doing a pilot. Is like we're offering a 3-month trial to them, and it only costs about $20 per month. Yeah, here's our projection in this year and the next year. So this year we're gonna, because we want to extend and boost up our collecting data process. So we don't charge them, but we increase the number of companies that would like to come to with us to collect more data to improve the process further. Lastly, about the team. My father CEO is Tuấn Trân. I'm lead co-founder. I'm a COO who is charged on operation of the team. Mr. Luận Nguyễn, he is a chief AI officer who doing the algorithm for the system, and Mr. Khải Lê is product manager who's developing and controlling on the mobile apps and web app. Yeah, and if you have looking for other information, please we are welcome to receive. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Lynn. Can we have, in the interest of time, I'm just moving faster. Can we have Banksy?
Sorry, the what?
No, all good, Lane. Lane, thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay.
I'm moving to the next presenter. Banksy. Yeah. We can't hear you. You're on mute.
Okay.
Yes, now we can.
Is the voice good?
Yes, it is.
So the screen sharing, is it working? I not see.
Yes, it is. We can see the first slide. It talks about curating the best user experiences for two-wheeler.
Okay. Yes. So, okay, I would like to share our progress since my first presentation. So we conduct 3 pilot projects reaching 200 driver, and we sold 10 monthly rental. It's like a $1,000 revenue, and conduct weekly EV driving lesson, which is 100% women. We also have a new co-founder. Daniel is an e-mobility expert from the Netherlands. We learned that we were right about something. Trust and user experience are really important. Current e-bikes are not good enough for our target user right now. So this is where it starts, and because of this, we have adjusted our business model as follows.
Banksy, you've gone on mute. You've gone on mute for some reason. I can't unmute you.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So, okay. Again. But first, is still true that it's continue these bad habits is not an option. Our energy system needs to change. Use of traditional motorbikes for delivery is not sustainable, and they are also not a good deal for the user. Better solution exists. Solar roof for shading, electric mobility or electric vehicle for driving, charging station for refueling. But how can you find a solution that is right for you? Where is my e-mobility solution? So, and this is where SciFi needs to start. We help you learn about, find, and get the EV user experience that is right for you. Enjoy and save money. We do this by first building a community of fans, the early adopters who will test and review available products that will inform and build trust with our target audience. We will work with EV manufacturer and service providers to learn what customers really want, thus improving EV quality and product to market fit. We want SciFi to become the trust portal for all things e-bikes. As our community grows, we grow. This strategy is based on insight from the Netherlands, a country that has already gone through the early phase of market development. This is a picture of our plan, e-bike, center at the River City, Bangkok, the transport hub and shopping mall. Our business model evolves as the market evolves. In the beginning, we provide reliable and trustworthy information to customer and let them try before they buy. Our target group, e-bike is one of their most valued assets as soon as they are ready to buy an e-bike. Our revenue model adapts, so when EV sales finally take off, we can leverage our community, brand, and platform to keep up with the growth of the market. We have a core team that brings together international experience with local access to client and are still looking for a digital tech expert. And investment to sci-fi provides the opportunity to be at the forefront of electric mobility transformation in Thailand. Our business model is asset-light, provides multiple revenue streams, and is responsive to growth opportunities. We are not making a bet on a specific product or supplier, but our revenue stream allow us to capture a share of e-mobility related transactions. We also capture insightful data on EV use that are useful for a variety of purposes. We are still looking for a digital champion to join our core team. Thank you and feel invited to join our ride. PS, sci-fi might not become a unicorn, but e-mobility will become a multi-billion-dollar business in Thailand. Is it okay for us to be a solid business that will have helped create this meaningful and sustainable industry? Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks.
Thank you.
Aditi, you have a question?
Yeah, hi, how are you?
I am good. Busy. Thank you. How are you?
Very good, thank you. So I think we've also discussed this before, and I had a view on your business model. Are
Yes.
you still focusing on the purchase of the vehicles, or have you also started looking at the sharing community, the sharing business model that you mentioned earlier?
Sharing. Yeah, sharing.
Yeah, so are you working on that now?
Yes. But first, it's step 2 already, and also now I'm trying to build a community, which is seem the women community is very interested in our EV.
Okay.
Yes, and I think this is gonna be happen before sharing.
All right, but the sharing model, like you mentioned before, will be rental based, right?
Again, please, and slowly.
Well, so the sharing model will not be about people who are going to buy your EVs. It's going to be about people who will rent them or
With the
who will
bike.
use them for a short period of time, right?
It will be part of sci-fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it will be a rental.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Ajay.
Yep.
Thanks, Nancy. I'll hand it over to Ajay to present next.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Please let me know if my screen is visible.
Not yet.
Okay. Can you see now?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yes, now we can.
Okay. Thank you. Can you see my pitch deck?